Daniel Dubois beating Anthony Joshua last night was no surprise to me. I said it all along, as soon as that fight got announced, that Daniel would beat Anthony. From watching their careers, since they first started pro, I've always thought that Daniel was the more ferocious, the more relentless fighter. Seeing last night, Joshua saying he'd made a few mistakes, a few things went wrong. I think the thing that went wrong was him getting in the ring with Daniel Dubois. It was quite a bit of a brutal knockout that last night. If we go back to round one, Daniel's tactics were spot on. I think watching the ring walk, I don't think he was bothered for the big lap all the way around the ring and getting on stage. The look in his face looked like he just wanted to get in ring and get on with it. He knew what he had to do. He was a man on a mission last night. Full credit to him. I tell me, I feel he really deserved that last night. But to round one, he didn't let Joshua get into any sort of rhythm. He jumped on him and hurt him, and I don't think Joshua fully recovered from the knockdown at the end of round one. And from then on, it was just one-way traffic. And then I think Joshua got a little bit macho. If we look at the round where he got knocked out, he was in the corner, he was looking out at somebody who was sat in the crowd. I don't know who he was looking at, he was putting his tongue out. And then he did have a little glimmer of success. He threw, I think it was a 1-2, and then a right hand, and he caught Daniel, and he sent him back a little bit. I don't think he fully hurt him. I'd say he buzzed him and caught the attention of him, but Daniel did the right thing. He went back, his feet were still under him, he was still in his stance, his hand was still in a position to fire back. Joshua had gone in for the kill, and Daniel threw a right hand, didn't quite land flush, so Joshua had another go again, and then whack, he walked straight onto a massive right hand, instantly doubling the power of that right hand when you meet it head on like that. And the way he went down on his face with his hands under him, I don't even think the referee needed to count. I think it was clear after the pasting that he'd had in the three previous rounds. There was no way he was getting back up. It was good to see that he were, in the press conference after, he looks okay, he was talking fine. Hopefully there's no serious injuries there, but yeah, once he went down like that, there was no way he was getting back up. Daniel delivered a massive blow, and Joshua doubling the power of that by meeting that head on. And I know Daniel was upgraded before the fight from interim champion to full champion, and a few people were saying, oh, he's not really champion, is he? He's not won it in ring, but he put his stamp on that belt last night and fully deserved. And the UK has now got a fully fledged, fully deserved world champion.